Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lakota West High School and Firebird Stadium for tonight's girls high school soccer matchup between the visiting Oak Hills Highlanders and your Lakota West Firebirds. I'm Jeff Witterstetter. Really excited to be able to bring you this broadcast tonight on Westchester TV. Folks, we have an absolutely beautiful night for soccer here weather-wise. Safe to say everyone in attendance here, especially the players on the field, couldn't be more thrilled about the seasonally cooler temperatures we have for tonight. Really should be an absolutely exciting matchup as well. Two Greater Miami Conference rivals, Oak Hills and Lakota West, facing off. Just a few quick nuggets here as we're getting ready to take the field here for the kickoff. Set the table a little bit for you. I can tell you that Oak Hills comes into this game overall with a record of 4-0-1. So undefeated at this point, 1-0 in conference, while Lakota West is at 3-2 overall, 1-1 in the conference so far. Oak Hills is great team, defending conference champs from last year. Currently number 4 ranked in Ohio, according to Max Preps, so in Division I that is. So there's no doubt Lakota West Firebirds have their work cut out from tonight, but they would want nothing more to be able to get that first loss on the Oak Hills Highlanders. Coach Bridget Wilder, back to coach the team this year. She has a senior-led team with 11 total seniors rostered this year. That's compared to what they had 5 last year, so quite a bit of returning talent in the upper class area. Do have still quite a few newcomers as well. Gotten off to a pretty solid start so far, scoring 15 goals while giving up 8 on the season so far, so definitely on the plus side there. As we get ready to start this matchup, I'm joined here in the booth as well by Doug Price. Doug, what are you looking for this year in this game?
Well, first I'd like to start off thank you for inviting me back after my first year suspension. I took the plea deal. I'm not going to talk anymore about that, but I'm looking for a good, fast-paced game. I believe there's going to be a lot of ball control, a lot of energy in this game, so it'll be good to go.
Absolutely. Thank you, Doug. It's great to have you back, of course. We are set for the kickoff, folks. Lakota West starts with possession first, sends it back. Back to the right, back to Gracie Goodman, who makes a nice move around the Oak Hills player. Gets it up to Kelsey Baldock on the wing, who finds Darcy. Back out to the wing here to Kelsey, who's got a little bit of space coming up the sideline here. Finds Remy Schmidt up the sideline. Ball just gets through Remy's legs and out of bounds for an Oak Hills throw-in, but decent little start there for West with some possession and moving up the field.
It'll be important to maintain possession and also good control from the Firebird side, because they do have an uphill battle on this game.
There's no doubt that that'll be true, Doug. And for sure, though, I think the Firebirds are absolutely fired up. I know they've had some spirited practices this week. And again, Coach Wilder and the rest of her staff has this team fired up and ready to go take down the Highlanders. Ball's being batted around midfield right now. And chased by Audrey Anthony on the far side, and it's off of her for a throw-in for Oak Hills. Throw-in from Oak Hills on the far side. Pretty long throw. Oak Hills does retain possession coming out of it. They got a little bit of room on the right side, but Natalie Mack does a great job coming over and cutting it off. Battling for the ball here now. It's won by Lakota West. Back to Leah Held, who sends a long ball up towards midfield. Darcy Bittlinger gets a head on it, kicks it up towards Remy, but Oak Hills is there to get it and send it back the other way. Giving chase down the left side and out of bounds for Firebirds throw-in. Both teams trying to settle in here so far. First few minutes are always crucial for getting a handle on things. Like the composure we're seeing so far from the Firebirds. Got another throw in for Oak Hills. Throw in headed away by Gracie Goodman, and then right over to Darcy, who was knocked down. Foul on the Highlanders. Be a free kick right around midfield here. Looks like Gracie Goodman's going to take it here. Sends a long ball towards the middle. Darcy gets her knee on it, sends it forward, and Anne-Marie Wambugu get a chase, but just out of bounds.
It's good hustle by the Firebirds right now.
It is, and I think that's the one thing we'll definitely see tonight, Doug, is there's a lot of team speed out there on the home side. Hopefully we can use that to our advantage. Throw in taken back by Oak Hills and then cleared away. Natalie Mack gets it back, sends it out of bounds. Throw in for Oak Hills on the near side here. Throw in one by Gracie Goodman. Darcy Bittling runs up with it. Her and Kelsey are battling for it. And then looks like ball makes it over to Maddie Blamer. I believe that is out there on the field. All right, sun, a little bit of battling, a little bit of sun here in the booth. Kelsey Baller's got it on the right side now. Centers it to the middle. Anne-Marie's there. Drops it back to Darcy, who then switches the field over to Audrey Anthony. Back to Leah Held, who sends it up towards the middle. Darcy's there, but loses her footing. And Oak Hills clears. Oak Hills with it now and looking for help where to put it. Good pressure there by Maddie. Knocked away there by Brooke Barlog. Anne-Marie comes down with it, tries to find Kelsey on the outside, but it's intercepted. Now we're going the other way. Gracie Goodman ends up getting tripped up, falls down. Natalie Mack backs her up, and he does a great job to defend that. And there is Darcy being fouled yet again. 2 for 2 on Darcy going down and getting the call. Here comes Kelsey Baldock the other way. Ends up being knocked out of bounds for Lakota West throw-in.
I know coaches preach a lot about the first 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes of each half. And it's really important to get moving during that time, and Lakota West has done a great job so far.
Couldn't agree more, and actually, as you say that, we are 5 seconds away from being 5 minutes in, and I agree. I think Lakota West has shown well so far. Hope they keep that momentum up. Ball being battled around there for in the middle. Audrey's got it in the middle. Then it goes outside, giving chase over to the far sideline. Oak Hills turns it away, but out of bounds. Throw in Firebirds. Again, ball being battled around after the throw in. Oak Hills comes away with it, sends a long ball up the left side. Player for Oak Hills has it going down. Gracie Goodman giving chase and catches up to clear it away at the last moment before the attacker could get off across. Great job, Gracie. Throw in over there for the Highlanders down deep in the offensive end for them. Ball sent into the middle off the throw in. Highlanders battling for it. Lakota West trying to get it away. Natalie Mack does a great job to do so. Ball does go out of bounds for a Highlanders throw-in. Defense is going to have to stand tough down there tonight. Throw in from the Highlanders, headed up in the air. Oak Hills tries to center it. Intercepted by the defense, but it comes back to Oak Hills, whose shot is blocked. And then the ball sent out down the far side. Audrey Anthony giving a hard chase. Oak Hills wins it first, out of bounds. Great hustle again. And a little flash of that team speed there.
That was good. Ben not breaking defense right back there, not allowing much really in the way of too many opportunities.
Absolutely. Anne-Marie's got the ball at midfield here. A little bit of space, looking for where to go and find some help. She takes the easy pass back to Gracie Goodman, who then sends a long ball up the middle. Batted away by Oak Hills. Now they're going the other direction, send one down the middle himself, where Natalie Mack comes and gets it, but offside flag is up on the far side. Whistled, blown.
Looks like they're trying to rely on that speed by just booting the ball up like that, so we'll see if that continues.
Yeah, kind of seeing that from both teams a bit so far. We'll see. I'm sure the coaches want them to settle in a little bit more, especially on the Lakota West side. We do have the team speed, which is good, but playing the ball maybe out to the wide channels and getting it centered in has always been a good way for this team to be successful in attacking. So I'm sure the Coach Wilder will be preaching for that down there. Firebirds have possession here back by midfield. Remy Schmidt's got it. She sends it up to Audrey. He's taking it back towards the middle, looking for help. Gets it to Darcy in the middle. Darcy sends a long one up the side, trying to get Kelsey there. Maybe a little optimistic on that pass. Rolls harmlessly to the Oak Hills goalkeeper. Keeper with it one more time for Oak Hills. Punts it out long towards midfield. Good pressure by Darcy. Oak Hills comes away with it though. Good stick by Gracie Goodman there on defense to send it out for an Oak Hills throw-in. Kelsey Baldock has it, sends a long one down the line. There's just nobody up there right now, and it does again roll to the keeper for Oak Hills.
It also does switch the field every now and then, so sometimes clearing the ball like that does provide tactical advantages.
That's a good point, plus a little bit of relief from the defense, although now they're sent back after the long punt. Brooke gets it back to the keeper, Evelyn. Evelyn clears it nicely. Anne-Marie giving chase outside, and it's knocked out by Oak Hills. Throw in for Lakota West. Throw in goes to Audrey. Gets to Anne-Marie. Back to Audrey again here. Looking for help. Drops it back to Brooke Barlog on defense. Switches it over to Natalie Mack. Her pass is blocked. Oak Hills has it. Coming back down the middle. They've got a breakaway down the middle. One-on-one with the keeper. She gets by her. Defense trying to come help. Evelyn scrambles, gets back into position. Great job by the defense. It's cleared away by the Lakota West defense. That's big.
What a solid play by the keeper, too, to knock that ball just a little bit out of the way to prevent that goal.
Yeah, absolutely. She knocked it just far enough away to throw her off rhythm and not be able to get that shot off until the help came. Good job by Evelyn. And then the rest of the defense pitching in. Meanwhile, Lakota West has possession up on the other side, on the offensive side. Darcy battling hard to get it. It is out for an Oak Hills throw-in. Well, the first real chance of the night here went to Oak Hills, Doug. That was a little dangerous to say the least, but Firebirds came away unscathed, luckily.
Goes to show you just how quick and how dangerous Oak Hills can be.
That's right. Oak Hills has it again now. They've got possession right around midfield. Passing it back to the defense. Good pressure by Remy Schmidt, but Oak Hills player steps around. Now the ball sent up long by Oak Hills. Nice tracking by Brooke there to knock it away. Now it's sent up the side and out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for Lakota West. Starting to see just a little bit of momentum shift over to Oak Hills here, Doug, and we want to make sure that hopefully the Lady Firebirds can calm that down, and we'll turn it back the other way here, not let it get too much in their advantage.
It'll be interesting to see how Coach uses her substitutes to keep that momentum up, if needed be.
Yep, throw in for the Firebirds. Comes in, Anne-Marie ends up with it after Remy gives a chase. Audrey gets it, passes to Anne-Marie, but it's intercepted. Now Oak Hills has it coming the other way. Out on midfield, great battle in there by, it's like Maddie Blamer. Not a lot of excitement from the home side here on that call. A foul on Maddie. Oak Hills has a free kick right at midfield.
I understand that call. I think it's a fair call. I didn't like it, but that doesn't mean it wasn't a fair call.
Free kick from Oak Hills, sent long towards the box, intercepted by Natalie Mack, who then Anne-Marie gets it, sends it out to Audrey. Audrey taking the ball up, looking for help, still maintaining possession. Good job in traffic. Finds Kelsey Baldock on the far wing. Nice pullback move by Kelsey. She's looking for help. Got intercepted pass there, unfortunately. Almost had Anne-Marie on that after Gracie Goodman was making a nice overlapping run. Oak Hills passes back to their keeper, who then sends it up on a clearance to midfield. Ball won there by Oak Hills. Poked away by Brooke, though. Good job. Leah Held giving chase. Oak Hills has it first, but it kind of looked like could have been offside there. There's no whistle, no flag up yet. Oak Hills has it. Takes a shot, blocked by Gracie. Still battling down there in the box. Now completely taking out is Natalie Mack. Still no call. Except the flag up on the far side. Is that?
That was interesting. I'm not sure what to take with that. And the reason why it's offside is because the player was in offside position, but she wasn't involved in the play at that time, so there was no call.
Replay on that to see that. Either way, it ended up looked like, yeah, I think you're right on that, Doug. That's how that call ended up going, and either way, it was good job by the Firebirds defense to keep it out of trouble too. Back to the action here. We have battling for it. Oak Hills has it, sends it up, cleared by Brooke Barlog, blocked though by Oak Hills, but she gets it back, finds Anne-Marie, who gets it to Darcy. Darcy finds Kelsey on the wing here, who does a nice move to get around, and then it's a foul on Oak Hills. Easy call there for the ref.
And that's what you call professional foul, to stop or delay the play moving forward. So
yeah, that's what that was. So I guess, not a bad foul at all for Oak Hills, because Kelsey had a great move and would have had some space once she got by the player, but taken out. Free kick, Gracie Goodman right here around midfield again. She sends it up long towards the middle. Kelsey gets a foot on it, pops it up in the air. Battled for there. Oak Hills heads it away. Kelsey's got it again. Tries to drop it back to Gracie, but didn't quite get enough on it. Oak Hills sends it up, but it's intercepted by Brooke, who gets it up to Audrey. Audrey finds Maddie in the middle. She's battling hard there. Got an Oak Hills player on her back, and we have another foul call against Oak Hills.
she got that call because she put herself in the position to do that. If she didn't put herself in that position, she would have not gotten that call. Just would have lost the ball.
Well played there by Maddie Blamer. Looks like it's going to be Gracie again taking this one. Just on the offensive half of the Firebirds. Long kick towards the middle. One initially by Oak Hills, sent out wide. Leah Held jumps on it. Not a little too heavy of a touch after that, and Oak Hills ends up with it, clears it away. Goes out of bounds for a Firebird throw-in. We have our first substitution of the night for both teams.
Oh, my favorite player's coming in.
Hi, how about that? Grace Witterstetter on her way into the game. Subbing here for Anne-Marie Mambugu. Throw in for the Firebirds. We've got a little whistle here, though, first. I'm not sure what's going on. Just maybe not ready for the restart. We'll do it again. Throw into Grace. She gets it. She's battling hard there for it. Remy ends up coming away with it. Tries to get it to Audrey, but just misses her. Oak Hills has it now coming the other way. Good poke away there by Brooke Barlog. Darcy comes away with it, but now Oak Hills got it the other way. Long ball sent down the far side. Giving chase is Brooke, along with an Oak Hills player on her back. Brooke just knocks out of bounds safely to regroup here and get shape back on the defense. Oak Hills has it, sends a long ball up towards the middle. Calmly, easily, right to Evelyn, goalkeeper. Evelyn punts it out towards midfield. Darcy giving chase there. Darcy knocked down, but not fouled this time. Oak Hills has it now, pressing forward. Sending a ball up forward. Oak Hills giving chase down in the corner. They capture it before it goes out. Defense playing it well down there, though, now. Like that was Brooke Barlog coming over with some really good help to knock it out, but it is a corner kick. First one of those on the evening here for either team. Got to defend these well, Doug.
Yeah, the set piece is going to be very tricky. Oak Hills is generally pretty good at these.
Ball sent in towards the middle. Evelyn's got her hands on it with a nice play. Way to go, Evelyn, to grab that. Make sure it didn't fall down for any Highlanders players to run onto it.
Granted, the past few years they've had a superstar player at Oak Hills who's now playing for the Xavier University, so that does help to have that kind of firepower. It looks like they're reloaded instead of just rebuilding, so they're still a tough team.
Yep, that's right. Now that was Presley Pennekamp that Doug's referring to. We can certainly give her a shout out. A great player here in the city for her career and for Oak Hills. 27 goals on the season last year, I believe, so that are replacing that, which is a lot for sure. All right, we've got it down the left side there. Audrey's giving chase. She's got it in the box on the outside, looking for help. Finds Grace, who takes a touch. Oak Hills is quick to jump on it. She gets it back to Audrey on the outside. Audrey centers it. Who's there? Who's there? Kelsey gets a head on it.
I love Darcy crashing in.
Grace takes a shot, and it's just wide. Good job there by the Firebirds down there, really working hard in the box, keeping possession and getting to the point where you can get a shot off.
Great example of making yourself a second chance there by Grace Whittersetter, getting a little dispossessed and then being able to find it back and passing it out to her teammate to make a great cross.
We got some more substitutions coming here. I believe I saw two. Sarah Newman come into the game for the Firebirds. Okay, Lakota West has it there on the far side. Now it's pushed towards the sideline. Looks like it's saved in by Oak Hills, but Brooks there to turn it away. Battle for possession. Sarah Newman knocks it away and is given chase down the far side. Oak Hills gets it though. They got some space coming the other way themselves now. Ball sent up the side. Great defense again by Brooke. Turns it away. Now Leah Held's got it. She finds Grace in the middle. Nice turn by Grace. Looking for Anne-Marie. Intercepted pass though, but Lakota West has it back. Sarah Newman battling on the far side. Leah Held now got it. She centers it. Nobody quite there yet. Oak Hills clears. Back towards midfield. Gracie Goodman has it, clears it. Towards Sarah, but not able to get there. Now Leah's battling for it over there.
Those kind of balls you can't let go by you like that. You have to possess it.
Oak Hills still battling there with the ball in the middle. It's just hard fought here, really, on both sides. Possession isn't maintained for too long. Both teams are jumping on them quick. Ball knocked out of bounds. We have a throw in for the Firebirds here.
That's good hustle to go get that before it went out of bounds by Sarah.
Throw in from Leah Held, knocked away by Oak Hills. Then Brooklyn's onto it, comes to Grace. Off her foot over to an Oak Hills player who sends it long yet again. Natalie Mack chases it down. Great job, Nat. Does go out of bounds for a Oak Hills throw-in. Throw-in comes in short. Oak Hills has it. Sarah takes it away. Nice job. Tries to back heel pass it to Grace, but didn't make it through. Throw-in again for the Highlanders. Natalie heads it off the throw-in, and it goes right back to the goalkeeper, Evelyn. That's a smart play.
Good control, good possession right there. Nice give and go. Look at that movement.
Absolutely. Darcy's got it. Nice slide to keep it in bounds. Fortunately, Oak Hills jumps on it. Darcy's got it back, though, after the throw-in. Gets it to Natalie, who sends it up long. Middle of the field there. Now Oak Hills sends a long ball, and I think she might be on because Leah Held was still back there. One-on-one with Evelyn here. Evelyn gets it. Nice job. Just a little too heavy of a touch by Oak Hills. Evelyn did not hesitate. She jumped on it as soon as she could. Well done.
It looked like our defense just got caught leaning a little bit going forward and wasn't able to really complete that trap.
That's right. Ball being battled around there at midfield. Grace tries to get to Darcy, and then Darcy taps it to Maddie, who gets it back to Gracie. Oak Hills wins it back, and it's going down the side and out of bounds. We have a throw-in for the Firebirds. And there's substitution here for the Firebirds. That's Audrey Anthony coming back into the game for Kelsey Baldock. Oak Hills has it, looking to center it. They do so. Goes across the goal box, given chase by Leah Held, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick.
I do love how they're hustling, though. I mean, every play is giving 100% right there, and it's good to see that.
Again, going to be a hard-fought game. No let-up allowed, that's for sure, and we're not seeing it at all yet, and that's great. Just under 16 minutes to go here at this point. Sarah has it for the Firebirds, who chops it back to Leah Held, who sends it up along, and Marie gets head on it there and puts it forward. Oak Hills defender does well to turn it away. Grace with good pressure there. Knocks it away momentarily. Oak Hills still maintains possession, though. Working their way around the defense is the Oak Hills player.
I've never seen a defensive player in that, hold the ball for that long for quite some time.
Yeah, that was quite good work there on the visiting team defender.
Really interesting. She didn't really panic much or anything like that. So.
Now we got a long pass from Natalie up towards Anne-Marie, who does have a touch on it, but she's got two defenders in front of her, and one dispossesses her from the ball, but Grace comes and gets it back. Anne-Marie's got it yet again. Coming down the side, knocked out of bounds by Oak Hills. Good long ball up there to Anne-Marie that time, just didn't have numbers to support her, Doug. Firebirds with the throw. It's a header to Grace there in the middle, who surveys looks, tries to get it to Anne-Marie. Not the pass that she wanted, didn't make it through. It was intercepted, but Firebirds giving chase. Oak Hills sends it up. We've got the ball being intercepted by Natalie. Gets it to Sarah. Audrey's got it. Finds Natalie again. Now we got a long one coming up towards Anne-Marie. Top of the box. Really nice play by the defender so far from Oak Hills. Grace gets it, finds Sarah Newman open. Sarah takes a shot on goal. Easily saved by the keeper. Maybe a little optimistic from there, but got to give him something to do back there.
Looked like she wasn't too confused or too certain if she should shoot it, and she wound up just giving the goalie an easy save.
And here we come the other way. Oak Hills with the long ball back down the other way. They've got possession still. Now down towards the middle. Brooke Barlow giving chase. Oak Hills right on it. Evelyn comes out to clear from the keeper spot as well. Bang, bang play there. Good job, Evelyn. Now Darcy's got it with some space. She looks around, fine, looking for Anne-Marie in the middle. Pass intercepted, unfortunately. Good job by Grace, though, to steal it back. She finds Audrey on the far side over there. Oh, a little bit of confusion coming for the ball. Deked by the defender was Audrey, and the ball was out of bounds for a throw-in to Oak Hills. About 13 minutes left to play here in the first half. 0-0 is still our score on the board. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's a Firebird throw-in now, going the other way.
Looking at the scoreboard, it also looks like each team has 3 timeouts left.
Hey, how about that? In the first quarter. Obviously a little football set up there. Throw in for the Firebirds. Long throw into the box by Gracie, just over the head of Sarah Newman, and the keeper comes to get it. But nice play, heads-up idea there by Gracie, trying to get him off guard and get one into the box. Just unfortunately, Sarah couldn't quite get there.
Way to jump on that ball.
Yeah, Matt wins a nice job winning that ball off the goalkeeper's punt. Now it's cleared out to the side by Oak Hills. Leah Held wins it. Getting pushed there a bit, no call. Tries to drop it back to Brooke. It's behind her. Brooke calmly gets it, drops it back to Evelyn, who clears. And up to the middle, Anne-Marie's going to win that. Looking for help. Every time Anne-Marie gets it, Doug, they are on her quick and really battling to get that ball away from her.
Yeah, they've done their scouting report too. Anne-Marie's a dynamic player.
All right, we got another substitution here for the Firebirds. Into the game is number 1, Remy Schmidt, coming in for Sarah Newman. Throw in on the far side here. It's going to be Leah Held. Ball headed around. And Marie ends up with it, drops it back to Leah, who sends a long one up the middle towards Darcy. It's just a little tall for her. Ball won by Oak Hills. Now they're turning the other way at midfield. Through ball coming up the side. They've got it for the moment, but Natalie Mack, great job to come across and clear that away. Oh, loses her footing there on the sideline. Hopefully she's okay. Looks like it. Throw in for Oak Hills, though. There's a quick restart. Ball down in the corner. Gracie Goodman pokes it away. That's going to be a throw in deep here for Oak Hills. Throw just into the box. Natalie comes away with it, taps it out towards Audrey, who has it, and quickly gets it out of bounds yet again for safety to throw in for Oak Hills. Ball sent back to Oak Hills after the throw, and we get a long centering ball headed into the goal by Oak Hills on that pass. That's a goal for Oak Hills. It's 1-0 visiting team here.
Let's watch replay
The
here.
replay coming. Again, just off that throw, and ball went back to the player, and they got a nice cross off in the middle. And had an attacking player right there waiting for a header. It was, fairly well defended, really. Just a quick strike and not much they could do. Nice header into the goal, and unfortunate for the Firebirds.
It was well defended. At the same time, it looked like the Oak Hills player did have a great strength to her to be able to get over the defender to get to that ball, which is just unfortunate.
All right, ball sent back in play by the Firebirds here as we're approaching 10 minutes to go in the first half. They're now trailing 1-0. Audrey's got it, surveying around, looking for help. Finds Kelsey there, who turns it, comes down the sideline, looking for help herself now. Tries to get tap it past the player. Wasn't happening, but knocked it off of him for a throw-in for the Firebirds. So Audrey had it, tried to drop it back to Gracie, but lost it. Now we got another long ball coming the other way. We got Leah Held giving a strong chase. She taps it back to Evelyn at the keeper, who clears. Oak Hills does win it, though. Turns it back the other way, but then sends it out to the side, and it's out of bounds. So no doubt the Firebirds certainly didn't want to give up any goals here in the first half. Again, bit of a struggle defending that cross in there, but again, I just really give Oak Hills a lot of credit on that too. And like you said, Doug, unfortunate result either way.
Yep. Still like the hustle. It still looks like they're still looking. They don't look like they're down or holding their heads down or anything like that. So hopefully they keep that mentality up and keep that fight going.
Absolutely, and there's no doubt that Coach Wilder's the man and nothing less.
I believe it was number 7, Olivia Balter, who scored that goal. She's a sophomore. So. Oak
Hills has a free kick here. right around the 30-yard line or so of the football field here. So they're going to send it, looks like, looking to go long towards the middle. And that's exactly where it goes. It is long. Headed up there by Oak Hills. We have a flag up for offside first, though, on that. Whistle blows, and it'll be a free kick back for Lakota West. Just near the top of their box. Evelyn sends a kick out wide towards Grace, hops over her head, goes towards the sideline. And Marie now comes away with it, but she's dispossessed, only to give it back away to Oak Hills. Now here comes Remy Schmidt with it down the side. Oak Hills quickly recovers, knocks it away and out of bounds. We have a throw in here again for Lakota West. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. They need to really mount an attack here, try and get the equalizer. Throw in by Grace. He's headed back out by Oak Hills. We'll do it again, just 10 yards up.
That's why I would have liked to have seen Remy make a quicker decision, but she's one of the 4 sophomores on this team. And she'll get better as she continues, so she has a bright future.
Absolutely. Remy off to a great start in her career. 3 goals, I believe, already on this season. So, again, a lot of dangerous speed up top. Remy's one of those players. More experience she gets, the better that'll even become, I'm sure. We have a corner kick here, though, for West. This is a chance to capitalize. It's going to be Gracie Goodman sending it in here. The near corner. Ball sent in towards the middle. Headed away by Highlanders there. Absolutely the first to get to that. Gracie Goodman ends up back with it, though. Excellent hustle, and gets it back to Brooke, who's weaving through defenders trying to get in there. Ball cleared away by the keeper. A little dicey there, but out of bounds for a throw-in for Lakota West.
That's one of those interesting decisions by defense going, I'll just pass back to the keeper, even though it was not really warranted.
Yeah, tricky spot for that. Let's keep it down here, ladies. Ball is knocked out of bounds. We do have in their corner. Looks like it's going to be Gracie Goodman again here to take it in. Just under 6 minutes. We got another substitution. That's Sarah Newman coming into the game for Grace Witterstetter.
Still hustling. Look at that. Good job, Gracie.
All right, let's capitalize here on this corner kick. We got the official center ref talking to the players in the box as they're jostling for position in there. All right, whistle says it's ready to go, and Gracie's going to send it in here. A little lower one towards the middle. Sarah gets a foot on it briefly. Knocked back out by Oak Hills. Brooks got it. She's going to hit it back up the middle. It's intercepted, though, and now Oak Hills coming the other way. Ball's tipped up. Defense is getting themselves back into position here. Natalie giving chase. Oak Hills has it, though. Knocks out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Oak Hills. Good job by Natalie to knock it out there so the defense can regroup. Couple set pieces down there, Doug, in their own end. Couldn't get on the other end of them.
No, it didn't really work out. Set pieces can be really difficult, and they have a pretty good defense, so it doesn't help.
Ball's centered towards the middle here off the throw in. Audrey clears it away, out towards the side towards Kelsey, but it's out of her reach, out of bounds for an Oak Hills throw-in.
I think that would have been out of Shaquille O'Neal's reach.
That was definitely over her head. Kelsey may be a little vertically challenged, but even the tallest of people couldn't get that one. Ball knocked out of bounds for the Lakota West throw-in. We'll take the opportunity to substitute here. Number 10, Darcy Bittlinger, coming into the game for Anne-Marie Wambugu. Throw-in's one away by Oak Hills.
Oops.
Player tries to maybe take a shot. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Didn't quite get it as she was also going down to the ground, and it's out of bounds for a goal kick.
That's a situation where it is a shot, and the defender, as you know, you're standing on one foot taking a shot in the motion of shooting. you're very susceptible to being pushed down. So good no call because it was not a penalty.
Goal kick hit by Evelyn out to
Now,
Kelsey, who's
that on the other
fouled.
hand.
Going for that ball. Yeah, that on the other hand is a foul. And good call by the ref then, of course. See a replay on that.
Yeah, if you watch the replay, you see you can't do that.
Absolutely not. That's going to get called every time. Pushed in the back, not having good position. So good job by Kelsey. Ball does roll back there to Evelyn, who's surveying the field, looking for somewhere to go with it. Now does punt long towards midfield. Maddie Blamer gets a little piece of it. Darcy briefly gets it, and then Oak Hills ends up with it. And I got, looks like a foul on Lakota West there. Not sure exactly what it was, but enough for a whistle and a free kick here.
Interesting you didn't let them just play on and call advantage for Oak Hills, but at the same time, by the time you could have decided that, you'd already blown the whistle. So
free kick by the Highlanders here. Defense is back deep as the ball does go deep. Up in the air. Comes down through everybody somehow, but it's cleared away by Brooke momentarily. Now Gracie has it. She's looking to get rid of it and does out of bounds. That's going to be a throw in for Oak Hills. Just ticking under 2 minutes here. Not a lot of time left for the Highlanders to try, or for the Firebirds, sorry, to get one back before half. We absolutely need to.
this is one of the times, another danger zone time. 5 minutes with left. You don't want to give one up now, that's for sure.
Yeah, good call on that, Doug. Oak Hills has possession down here, so now Kelsey's got it. She's coming the other way. Nice pass up to Remy Schmidt, who gets an Audrey Anthony overlapping there. Unfortunately, Audrey just has a touch a little off, and it goes out of bounds. But
that
really
ball you want
like
more
the
up the field instead of across.
Decent job maintaining some passing there and trying to push up the field there before they lost it, but see if they can keep it in. Nope, looks like Oak Hills has it. Tries to break free and does. Gets it on the other side of the field. That looks like offside, I would say, and she waited, and his flag does go up. It's always nice when we can see it from up here and call it and get a little back up by the AR over there.
That's one nice thing about having lines on the football field to help you judge position on offside.
44 seconds to go. Leah Held's going to send one up long. Trying to get something mounted here in the last few seconds. Gracie Goodman now sends one up. Audrey gets a foot on it. Can she keep possession? No, not quite. Oak Hills has it coming the other way as we take under 30. Brooke has it. She gets it over to Natalie, who then gets it to Maddie, who taps it back to Brooke, who just does get it away before Oak Hills jumps on it. Kelsey Baldock with it on the side, 15 seconds to go. Loses possession, but Gracie Goodman has it. However, the ref's going to get Kelsey on the foul there, but I think it's going to tick down under to halftime. Oh, well, ref's going to stop it with 2 seconds left, apparently. Give him a chance to take this free kick, I guess. Talk to the Oak Hills player about something, perhaps reaction or something to the call or the player.
Yeah, it wasn't a good control right there, and then she was dispossessed and then had to commit the foul so they didn't get a free break.
Here we are with 2 seconds. Ball's just sent backwards harmlessly. We tick to 0 at halftime. At halftime, it is the Oak Hills Highlanders 1, Lakota West 0. Hoping for a better second half from the Firebirds, and hope you'll join us back here in the second half. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that the concession
All right, welcome back, everyone. About to start the second half here. It is Oak Hills 1, Lakota West 0. Home team on the wrong side of the scoreboard for now. It was a very hard-fought first half. No doubt both teams wanted it. Oak Hills got the goal on one of the few chances that any team had during that first half with a header. Goal off a cross. Doug, anything in particular from that first half that jumped out at you?
Oh, you said it. Very hard fought, very good hustle, very good intensity from both sides in Lakota West. Unfortunately, the one play that resulted in a goal was just unlucky.
That it was, Doug. Second half here, starting a little fast for Oak Hills. Ball ended up coming back to Evelyn. The goalkeeper had to scoop it up as the cross was coming through. Oak Hills sends another long one up. Brooke Barlog heads it away. Good job, Brooke. Oak Hills wins it right back, though. Oak Hills still keeping possession. Brooke knocks it away to Anne-Marie. Darcy's got it now, trying to come the other way. Gets it to Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie finds Audrey on the far side.
That was good vision by Darcy to put it on the correct side so only Anne-Marie could get to it.
That's right. And the Firebirds keep in possession until it's dispossessed, suddenly going the other way. Great job by Gracie, though, to stop the breakaway. We have battle for it back around midfield. Now Audrey gets it, wins it away, but tops it back to Gracie, who loses it to the other team. Oak Hills coming the other way. Ball centered towards the middle. A difficult spot. Natalie gets to it and tries to clear. I think it's off of an Oak Hills player. Rolling towards the corner, and it does make it out. That's going to be a throw in deep.
A little bit of lack of communication there between defenders. That ball could have been a little bit better addressed earlier, quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a bit dicier than it should have, but fortunate to get it out of there was Lakota West. No doubt that at halftime, Coach Wilder was giving a spirited discussion, getting the team rallied for that second half, trying to inspire some confidence and strategy, tactical planning for sure. Now, there's no doubt the Firebirds are not out of this game at all, just down 1-0. A lot to play for here early in the season with an important conference matchup. Natalie's got it back for defense, tries to get it to Kelsey on the side, but out of space and out of bounds. Goes the ball. Throw in for Oak Hills. Great move by Kelsey there on the sideline with the ball. Gets past the Oak Hills player. And it's knocked away by Oak Hills out of bounds. Got a quick moment here. I want to give a shout out to a loyal listener and watcher there. Alumni from Lakota West. Emma, watching all the way from St. Paul, Minnesota. Thanks for tuning in, Emma.
Well, if that's the case, we can't forget about Luke, also an alumnus of Lakota West, watching from Wilmore, Kentucky.
Thanks for joining and watching, Luke. All right, back to action as the Firebirds have the ball around midfield. That's Anne-Marie looking for help. Does find it out wide to Audrey. Audrey touches it towards the middle and then sends up the ball to Remy, giving chase. Just a little too long, and it rolls to the keeper for Oak Hills. Big long kick punt from the keeper is won by Natalie. Ends up to Darcy, but Darcy's pass is intercepted. Kelsey battling hard to get it back. Darcy's got it now again. She'll pass it back to Brooke, who turns, looks the other way under pressure. Great job, Brooke, to find Audrey on the outside. Audrey touches it past the player for Oak Hills and taking it down the side. Tripped up a little bit.
Yep.
That could be a call, and it is. Yep. Let it go for advantage momentarily, but Audrey couldn't quite keep her footing well enough, so that's a good call by the referee. Be a free kick for the Firebirds on the far side of the field here. Looks like he's going to pull him back around the 25-yard line or so on the football lines. Going to be Gracie Goodman on the far side to center this ball in towards the box, I'm sure. There it goes into the middle. Darcy tries to get there. It's keeper takes her out, knocks her away. I think we might have a penalty. We have a whistle. Who's it on? It is a penalty.
That's well
on the
should be.
keeper for Oak Hills, taking Darcy out on that play.
Extremely aggressive play by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Darcy had position on that ball that was centered in there, looking to get a header on it, and she was taken out in the air pretty quickly, in all honesty. We'll get that replay. I know there's another nice long centering pass on the free kick by Gracie Goodman. Darcy was there for it and taken out by the keeper, as we said. It looks like it's going to be Darcy taking the PK. The Firebirds, so a chance to equalize here. As the referee gives the Firebirds a penalty. Darcy puts the ball on the spot.
I think that one was well earned.
It was well earned. You're absolutely right. Waiting for the whistle. There it is. Darcy approaches. Calmly sticks it in the left corner for a goal. Lakota West Firebirds. Darcy Bittlinger on the penalty kick.
Very decisive. Even if the goalie went that way, she probably wouldn't have been able to get it.
There's a replay of that penalty kick now. Darcy's nice slow approach up to it. Keeper went the other direction, and Darcy just calmly poked it in the corner. Well struck.
Very calm, very collected. Knew exactly where she was going with it.
All right, so we're even, folks, here with 35.5 to go in the second half. Brand new game. Lots of time left. Coach Wilder on the sideline, fired up for sure. Cheering her team on out there. Let's get some more, ladies. Let's get some more. We know Oak Hills isn't going to let up.
Once again, within 5 minutes of the half.
There you go. Good pass out to Kelsey on the side by Natalie. It's lost away there. Brooke then gets it back on a long ball. Maddie Blamer fighting for it. She knocks it over to Brooke, who clears it. And now Audrey's coming the other way with the ball. She's looking for Kelsey. A little behind her. Kelsey's giving chase. Gets it there right at the same time with the defender for Oak Hills, who knocks it out of bounds. It's a throw-in for the Firebirds.
Thinking about shout-outs, we got to give a shout-out to the student section. They're here supporting their Firebirds.
Absolutely, love to see it. Getting a little rowdy there after the goal. Throw in for the Firebirds. Leah Held gets it into Remy Schmidt and gets it back to Kelsey. Kelsey being pushed around a little bit, looking for a foul, didn't get it. Oak Hills has it, but only briefly as Natalie Mack wins it back away. Oak Hills pops it forward. Brooke with a nice header to win it in the middle. One away there by Audrey. Maddie Blamer giving some chase, and now we've got foul call, perhaps in the middle of the field here.
No, ball was touched by the referee.
Hit by the ref.
It's going to be a drop ball given to White.
Got it. Good catch, Doug. Gonna drop this down to Oak Hills. They'll get a free touch on it for sure. See if they decide to send it forward or just play a safe one short and keep possession. It is sent forward, just kind of a 50-50 ball, though, that Darcy's giving good chase to. Darcy wins it, pops it away. Remy Schmidt giving chase across the middle.
That kind of thing I don't understand. Why give a 50-50 ball? You had three players all around you that could have just easily been passed to and created control.
I'm with you on that. Not complaining since it was the other team doing it, but a little mind-boggling, I would agree. And now we do have a free kick back for the Firebirds in their defensive half. It's like a foul on Oak Hills, I suppose. Not clear, but free kick appears to be that. Ball sent out wide towards Audrey Anthony. It gets just over her leg, but great hustle for her to try to get it. Unfortunately, just leaked out of bounds on her there. Throw in the defensive half for Oak Hills. Throw-in was headed back out for Lakota West throw-in. Got a beautiful sunset coming here on the other side of the field. If y'all can see that at home. As I said at the beginning of the broadcast, just a beautiful night for soccer. All right, Anne-Marie giving chase hard down in the corner. Ooh, loses out of bounds. Thought it was her throw-in, but Oak Hills has it, says the ref. Long throw-in, headed back by Maddie Blamer. Brooke Barlog, nice run onto it.
Nice aggressive defensive play to get in the ball away.
Yep, absolutely. Now it's moved by Kelsey on the side to take it in. She's inside the outside of the box with a cross in the middle. That looks like a handball. That looks like a handball. Oh, my goodness. No call on a penalty in the box. That's a clear handball. It sure looked like on a shot by Anne-Marie. My goodness, what is going on? They're beside themselves down there, as is Coach Wilder, looking for an explanation. Get to see that replay. See for yourselves there, folks. Don't let us tell you. Looked like Anne-Marie got a shot off on it, and it seemed to hit the hand. Official, not sure, but didn't go our way. And now it's not quite out of bounds. Still in. Brooks going to win it. Tries to get up to Gracie. Gracie giving chase. So Kills player, nice turn around her. Clearing it towards the middle. Maddie Blamer with a nice job to get it to Anne-Marie, who finds Darcy in the middle. We're going the other way for Lakota West. She's got some space in the middle.
She's got someone on the block.
Nice out wide to Darcy, or Kelsey. Beautiful pass. Kelsey into the box. Oak Hills player gets there and turns it away. Leah Held gets that clearance and brings it back to Darcy, and it's knocked out of bounds. Beautiful.
So
Change of field there.
Either the ref did not see the handball, or he thought that arm was in a somewhat natural position and decided not to call it. Which, that chicken wing was out.
Sure looked like it there. All right, battling hard still again. Natalie Mack trying to get the ball away from the Oak Hills player. She's doing a great job for sure. Darcy comes to support. Knocks it away, giving chase here. That forces a pass back to the Oak Hills keeper, who clears it out towards the middle. Gracie Goodman trying to run up on it, but didn't judge the bounce well. Went over her head. Now Oak Hills is coming the other way. There's a ball in the middle. That looks like offside, but it's going to get to Evelyn first. I think she was just a half step ahead of the defender. Don't know if the AR would have called it or not, but didn't need to with Evelyn getting to it first.
I'm glad it didn't come down to that.
Absolutely. Wouldn't want to have to come down to another judgment call, would we? All right, now Remy Schmidt has it up the side after a nice pass from Audrey. And unfortunately taken back away from Oak Hills, and now they're coming the other way with a quick strike. Way offside on that pass, and this was an easy call for sure. Good trap by the defense. And maybe not so heads up by the offensive player from Oak Hills to realize they were 5 steps ahead.
Yeah, but as the student section says, you can't do that.
All right, Brooke Barlaw is going to take the free kick here. She sends a long one right to Anne-Marie. Nice touch by Anne-Marie, but Oak Hills quick to take it away. And then Gracie sends it up long again. Anne-Marie giving chase up the sideline. Looks like Oak Hills is going to have a throw in as it rolls out of bounds. Now we come in the other way with Anne-Marie getting possession of it. And then Oak Hills takes it away and sends it the other direction. Gracie Goodman battling hard with an Oak Hills player. Shoulder to shoulder here. Girls are both pushing and bumping. Who's going to win this one? Gracie giving a great chase. Gets a foot in there, but a little bit of a push in the back, unfortunately.
That was a great defensive battle there. Gracie kept her head in there in game and then gained possession. Remember, the whole idea of defense is to prevent the offense from doing what they want to do in a general sense, and that's exactly what she did.
Accomplished that for sure.
Until she fouled her.
All right, now the ball's bouncing around out there. Looks like Natalie's going to jump on it. Got a little clearance. Only to have Oak Hills coming back the other way with it. Well, a lot of back and forth going on here now. Great step in there by Gracie to get there. Are we going to call a foul? Or was that out of bounds?
Calling out of bounds.
Okay, certainly better not have been a foul on that. I wasn't sure if the ball went over the line or not. AR was right there with a good view. So
yeah, he had a better view than we did. Of course, I thought it was still in, but he definitely had a better view than we did.
Was headed out there by Kelsey, so Oak Hills with a throw in. Leah Held takes it on a bounce, kicks it off an Oak Hills defender, and it's out of bounds. Leah will get a throw in for the Firebirds.
Here's your moment you could take to kind of calm things down. At the same time, though, with the momentum you got after that goal, I think I'd rather just continue the pressure on from Lakota West.
I agree with that, Doug, and I think that's what Coach Wilder's doing down there, too. She's urging her team on. Keep pushing, keep this momentum.
You got to be aggressive.
think I've heard that in a famous cheer once before. I'm not sure.
Beaggressive.
Be aggressive. All right, ball back in play here. And Oak Hills is coming away with it. Remy Schmidt, great job chasing it back down, winning it back to Leah Held. And there is a foul on Oak Hills after that.
And Leah was held.
And indeed she was. And we'll call you the best color guy in the business for nothing, Doug. All right, we got a free kick here just on the defensive side for Lakota West. It's going to be Leah to send it up. She gets a nice long kick towards the middle. Over the head of Anne-Marie, knocked away by Oak Hills. Battling for it over there is Gracie, an Oak Hills player. Looks like the Oak Hills player has advantage briefly. Gracie, nice chase back, taps it away. Brooke ends up being able to get there to knock it out of bounds. Give the defense a chance to regroup here. We've got substitution coming here for both teams and for the Lakota West Firebirds. Number 12, Grace Witterstetter in the game here for Anne-Marie Wabuya.
Once again, our favorite player.
Gonna have a throw in on the other side here.
Oak Hills. Hasn't been an extreme impact in tonight's game. She is.
Here we go with another throw in for Oak Hills, but Darcy wins it away and sends it up. Oak Hills, though, gets it back. Dancing around midfield, finds a player back. Who then kicks and sends a long ball up. Does find their own player. Tapped forward. Natalie Mack's going to win it away. Gets it to Grace. Grace with a touch. Loses it back to Oak Hills momentarily. Grace and Darcy both giving chase here. Grace gets run over by the Oak Hills player, and yet the foul goes the other way. Interesting call. Coach Wilder doesn't look too happy about that. I guess maybe a little bit of a position battle there that Grace wasn't quite in the right place for. At least the ref thought that was the case. So a bit of a dangerous free kick here. We're going to be right around the 30-yard line on the football field there. The offensive half for Oak Hills. Nope, no, official's going to say no, make that the 35. Thank you.
Generally, you want to try to place these balls around the 12-yard line to be able to have someone run in to play on that.
It looks like this is even longer towards goal. Evelyn, she loses it, and it's picked up by Oak Hills and knocked into the goal for a Highlanders goal. Most unfortunate there. I think maybe even took Evelyn by surprise that the shot made it all the way to her. Just bounced off her arms and her chest at the same time. Very unfortunate, very unlucky. Oak Hills pounced on it and tapped it in. We have a 2-1 deficit for the Firebirds now with about 24 minutes to play here in the second half. All right, well, definitely not what the Firebirds wanted off of that. But again, they're going to be ready to come back here, work hard, battle this thing back, try and get the equalizer at least. Keeping possession on the kickoff here. Gracie looks over and finds Audrey, but quick reaction from Oak Hills, but Brooks back on it. She's looking for help. She's still taking it up, finding some space until here comes the crowd of defenders on her. Ball comes back to Grace, who heads it back to Natalie. And then the ball sent way up forward by Oak Hills into the box. That one's going to come pick it up.
Play like that, goalie is kind of like a football wide receiver. You want to use your hands. You don't really want to use your body just for that exact reason, because it can just bounce off unpredictably.
Yeah, that is what happened. I don't doubt that it might have even surprised her a little bit, and that's why she didn't get the hands up first. But nonetheless, goal for Oak Hills. Firebirds going to battle back hard here, as they have done all night. Brooks got it near the sideline. Unfortunately, loses it out of bounds. Let's have the defense regroup here. We've got to get get things back here with momentum. Substitution for the Firebirds is number 9, Anne-Marie. Mambugu comes back into the game for Remy Schmidt. Throw in for the Firebirds on the far side. Gracie knocks it away, tries to get it to Grace. Oak Hills got there first. They've got it, turning it.
Well, that's one way to trap
by
it.
Leah. Yeah, a little chin trap or something there, I think. Good pass up ahead. Just get through Anne-Marie and then through the defense, and it's going to roll harmlessly to the keeper for Oak Hills. Keeper passes it out to her defender. Anne-Marie with great hustle to come back and get that, block that pass. Out of bounds for Oak Hills, but really good hustle from Anne-Marie. Throw in headed away by Darcy to Anne-Marie, who finds Kelsey on the far side. Kelsey takes a step around the defender, gets by him again. She's into the box, looking for an easy pass across the middle, gets it to Darcy.
There it is!
Scores a goal! It's in there. Goal for Lakota West. What a beautiful play. Kelsey Ballock with the assist. Darcy Bittlinger with the goal. A fantastic shot by Darcy in traffic after the ball was initially poked away by Oak Hills. Let's look at that replay as your Firebirds get the equalizer they desperately needed here. Again, great move by Kelsey coming down that left side. She got herself into the box free, tapped it across the middle. Wasn't quite there for Darcy just yet, but fortunate bounce right to her then, and a beautiful finish by Darcy to find that corner.
She certainly anticipated the location of where that ball was going to be poked out really well and was able to hammer it home.
Absolutely.
Good finish.
Darcy just a sophomore as well, but great talent and skill and excellent finish on that one. Just great quality across the board from the Firebirds there. All right, well, we're back in play for sure with a lot of momentum for the Firebirds at the moment. Darcy gets it to Anne-Marie, who finds Audrey out wide. Audrey's looking for help there down the side. Looks like she's going to take it by the defender, but poked away.
That's a good pass to space to allow the player to get to the ball with momentum.
We have a throw in for the Firebirds on the far side. It's going to be Gracie Goodman over there. 21 minutes and counting here. Looks like Anne-Marie has it briefly, gets out to Grace, and then Kelsey's knocked down in the box. No call yet again. Not sure if that really was a foul.
I couldn't really see it based on where I'm in the booth.
You can see the replay here, and again, I poked in the middle there. Kelsey giving chase, really kind of in position, but taken down. Certainly the home crowd here wanted that foul, as you'd expect, but the ref, again, not obliging. Oak Hills now has it. We're going the other way, and they're working it back now. Keeping possession. Big, long clearance down up front here. Looks like it's knocked away by Gracie. Maddie Blamer now giving chase. Great job to poke it away by Maddie. Pass back from Audrey to Gracie, who pokes it forward. Anne-Marie trying to give chase. Oak Hills ends up with it. Now Grace Witterstetter giving chase on it there. Does a good job, the Oak Hills player, to allow Gracie Goodman to get to the ball and knock it away. And now the ball rolls to Evelyn, who clears it. Oak Hills wins it momentarily, but now back to Maddie Blamer, who goes to the sideline for Audrey, who then looks to center it to Darcy. Great head ball by Darcy up forward, just nobody there. Not a lot else she could have done with that. Ball taken away by Audrey on the sideline there. She drops it back to Gracie, who hits it forward to Darcy, who pokes it up towards Anne-Marie giving chase. Defender for Oak Hills gets there first. Calmly turns the pass back to the keeper, and the keeper clears. Clearance is won by Maddie Blamer to Audrey.
You gotta love the energy.
Darcy. Yeah.
Sorry, Jeff. You gotta love the energy that's being given by the Lakota West Firebirds.
Yeah, plenty of it, and that's great to see. A lot of hustle there from Kelsey and Leah working together there for that ball. Oak Hills ends up getting the clearance. Out of bounds for a throw in for the Firebirds. And, yep. It's going to be Sarah Newman checking into the game here, number 2 for Lakota West, coming in for Audrey Anthony.
Did you say Newman?
Hello, Newman. Throw in for the Firebirds. Leah does a good job, as does Ann Maria, receiving that one. And then she's taken down just outside the box.
And that looked like it might have been, I mean, not that that wasn't a foul, but it looked a little bit less than some of the other plays we've seen that didn't get called.
Yeah, but
Dangerous spot, though.
maybe a little bit of makeup, not calling one earlier that perhaps could have, just to make the home crowd a little happy. Looks like it's going to be Darcy or Leah over it. Leah's the first to run up. She fakes. Darcy hits it towards the back post. Headed out by Oak Hills for a corner kick, I do believe, and it is.
Yep,
that was a
corner kick.
really nice service, Doug, and towards that back post.
Yeah, that's right off the 6. That's exactly where you want it from that position. Allows people to come in, and it also allows keeps the goalie at bay because it's not close enough for the goalie to come out.
Corner kick going here as Lakota West is going to crowd the goal line here as this corner comes in. And Gracie sends it in and unfortunately doesn't hook it enough, and it goes behind the goal for a goal kick for Oak Hills. And now checking into the game for the Firebirds, number 1, Remy Schmidt. Coming in for number 18, Kelsey Baldock. Crowd with a good round of applause showing the appreciation for the hustle and the assist there from Kelsey. Goal kick sent long by the keeper, or by Oak Hills. Oak Hills does win it, sends it up the line here on the near side, giving chase. Oak Hills wins it before it goes out. Natalie's right there with her. Good move by Oak Hills, though. She gets by, sends it across into the middle. Evelyn's there with her hands this time to make a nice, clean save. There you go, Doug. Good job, Evelyn.
That ref was fairly lucky to get bowled over by Darcy, but that happens every now and then.
Leah playing some defense one-on-one here. Ball's centered to the middle and won by Oak Hills, who takes a nice step around Gracie. Brooks there to get support. Very nicely done. Now Leah's giving chase on the side. Hits it off Oak Hills, but it's still in for the moment. Now rolls out, and it is a throw-in for... We're going with Oak Hills. Quick throw-in. Won by Lakota West momentarily, trying to get it out. Darcy with a good job shielding the player. Centering ball to the middle there. Gracie can't quite get her head on it. Now Oak Hills is tracking it down in the box towards the goal and out of bounds on that shot, just on the side of the netting.
We got lucky on that one. That's not a good position to misjudge.
No, trouble in the box down there when you miss one like that.
And luckily, she just banged it wide.
All right, we're about 15 and a half minutes, 2-2 game. Hard fought, as we've been saying all along, with this goal kick here coming from Lakota West. Everyone sends it outside. Unfortunately, nobody could get to it in time. It's out of bounds for Oak Hills throwing.
It's been an incredible chess match with momentum changing back and forth, too. It's been really incredible to watch. Good game.
That ball being battled for in the middle there. Maddie Blamer does a good job coming away with it. Now it's sent out to the middle, and Oak Hills wins it away, drops it back. And they kick it out of bounds. Go to West throwing. Substitution here for the Firebird. It's going to be number 17, Audrey Anthony, checking in. Number 12, Grace Witterstetter. Leah held to throw this in. Headed by Remy, then off a defender for Oak Hills and out of bounds. And they're throwing for West. Back to Leah Held again. She'll get it to Brooke Barlog back. Quick footwork by Brooke. Good job to find Maddie in the middle, who gets it over to Gracie. Gracie, great pass to Darcy. Touches it up ahead, but there's right winger not quite out there yet. So Darcy's going to chase it down herself. Excellent hustle. Nice shoulder bump, and it looks like, though, we're going to get a foul call.
Yeah.
Just a little too aggressive?
You can't do that. It's still a little too aggressive. Yeah. Unfortunately, the right winger got a little trailed back to make herself available for a ball that went up to Darcy to begin with. So she had a lot of ground to cover.
Long free kick by Oak Hills, won by Gracie Goodman, who gets it up to Audrey, and then it's out of bounds off of Oak Hills. So we're going to throw in for the Firebirds over there. Throw in right to Anne Marie, who's got it. Pokes it towards the middle, but unfortunately Darcy was cutting the other way. Nobody home. Lakota West does get possession back. Poked ahead by Sarah Newman up to Darcy, but Oak Hills got there first. Brooke Barlow giving chase the other way now. Great job, great turn by Brooke to take it out of trouble there.
Good control.
Really well. Calm, composed. That's what you'd expect from a senior like Brooke Barlow at this point. And checking back into the game here for the Firebirds, number 18, Kelsey Baldock. Substitution in there for number 9, Anne Marie. Just under 13 minutes to go. Again, a 2-2 game. Throw in for the Firebirds, headed up by Sarah, and out. Throw in Oak Hills the other way. Gracie wins that header, gets it over towards Maddie, who has the fender beater to it. Now Leah Held goes down in the middle there, and we've got a call and a foul against Oak Hills in the middle there. So refs definitely starting to call it pretty tight here, Doug, and as long as it's consistent, I guess. But
It seems to be consistent at least, which is nice. It's also good to see because that's the girl who scored the one of the goals earlier, or the first Oak Hills goal, and she seems to be a pretty strong player.
all right, it's a free kick by Leah Held, sent up to the side towards Kelsey. She gets a foot on it, but loses it back. Darcy pokes it forward after it comes to her. Oak Hills has it on the sidelines. We got the flag up. Here's a tip, went over the line. That's going to be a throw in for Lakota West. Kelsey gets it, and then is taken down right there. And,
It's kind of an admission of guilt right there.
Yeah.
The girl stopped herself.
I think so. A little bit further out than the last one where Darcy was the one to take it and send it on the far post. So might not be able to get quite as much distance on this, but Lakota West is setting up just outside the box with some runners. It's going to be Leah Held with a left foot this time. Gets it towards the middle. Maddie Blamer leaves it, but nobody else there.
I don't know if they looked, but that goalie was definitely cheating to the far post.
Okay.
That would have been awesome to see a shot to the near post on that one.
Yeah.
Just driven. But it didn't happen.
All right. Lots of action going here now as Oak Hills coming the other way. Good block by Natalie Mack, but she's got to get back. Oak Hills sends a long one up. It's Brooke giving chase with an Oak Hills player first. Evelyn coming out. She gets there first. Great job by Evelyn, the keeper, to be decisive and quick to that ball. As Natalie did, or Brooke looked like she was beat a little bit. A lot of speed from that player from Oak Hills. Oak Hills has it coming back the other way again with a pass towards the middle. They've got it on the outside. Gets a move around Gracie out there. Gracie giving good chase, though. Slides in. Certainly no call. Both players get there at the same time. It goes out off of Gracie. Going to be a corner kick here for Oak Hills. Dangerous spot here with about 10 minutes to go by the time they send it into play. Defense needs to stand tall down here and turn this away.
That's where you got to stay focused, stay on goal side, and be prepared.
Corner kick sent in. It's going right towards the goal. Header, good job. I'm not sure who it was. Maybe Natalie from Lakota West that got a head on it. Oak Hills has it back, though. Send it towards the middle. Got a player on side. They got multiple players down there. Gracie and Natalie team up to get a clearance, though. Well done.
Great step up by Natalie.
Well done. Oh, now we got what looked like a foul in the middle of the field. No call, so Darcy gets one back, and we're playing on yet again. Ball going the other way. Lots of pandemonium here. Oak Hills has it with Kelsey just right on her. Good position. Remy comes to help. Kelsey's got it, and she's kind of knocked around a little bit. We're still not calling any fouls, but Bridget urging her team to just settle down and take the throw in here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how, he called play on almost as if, he gave the same motion as play on, but obviously the ball was out, so you couldn't play on. So I don't know why he didn't call that one, maybe because he just didn't feel it wasn't warranted based on how they've been playing recently, past few minutes.
All right, throw in there, headed away by Oak Hills. They've got possession here. Lots of pressure on the player, but they find safety there. Got a position out wide, who then sends a long ball up the middle. Gets by Brooke temporarily. Gracie Goodman with good support. But here they go down the other way again. Center down the middle here. We've got a player wide open in the middle. I thought she was offside, but it didn't matter as Evelyn gets the save from the kick. Not the best of shots there, but in all honesty, can't understand what seemed like an offside in real time anyway. Well, here they come the other way, though. Oak Hills with it again, showing how dangerous they are with a shot on goal off the crossbar. Natalie gets it away. That was close, to say the least. Firebirds really living on dangerous territory here. Gracie with a clearance. Anne-Marie's giving chase. Oak Hills is there to get it. Good hustle by Anne-Marie, though, and then Remy gets to it. And Remy's knocked down. Very physical play out there right now, folks.
That was a good no call, though. I mean, it was a good physical play by both players.
Yeah, we've got Darcy now with it after a nice pass from Anne-Marie to Remy. She tries to get it ahead to Kelsey. It's being chased down to the corner, going to be close. Kelsey does get there. Going across the goal with a nice diving save by the keeper. It was a centering pass, not a shot, but a very important save by the keeper to get there before a Firebird
aggressive style save, and because if she left her feet like that, she would have left the goal wide open if she would have missed it.
All right, folks, we're down 7:15 to go, 2-2 game. Oak Hills really putting a lot of pressure on. They got some space here in the middle. Great job by Maddie to come up and make a defensive stick. Clearance done by West up towards Remy, who's got a foot on it. Finds Anne-Marie open there. Anne-Marie gets it to Darcy in the middle. Darcy loses it there after a little bit of a heavy touch. Then she comes back to put pressure on the Oak Hills player to knock it out, get them to knock it out for a throw-in for Firebirds. Just great hustle by Darcy.
Once again, great hustle by the entire team, especially Darcy in that play. Giving it up and coming back to try to win it back, forcing the turnover.
Ball headed up in the air off the throw-in. Rolling back to Oak Hills, who sends another long ball. We're getting plenty of those as I think the defense for West is getting a little tired and they're sensing it. But Natalie is strong too at that time. Gets it away up to Kelsey, who finds Anne-Marie. Oak Hills jumps in front of it. Now they're taking it the other way. Brooke with a stick. Got the defender playing the ball on the ground there a bit, but her player for Oak Hills, they're going to come away with it. Working the ball outside, now back towards the middle. That looks like a nice play by Gracie to knock it off the Oak Hills player out for a goal kick. Intense pressure here, Doug, as we work our way down the clock here.
Incredible game. Very great to see both teams hustling and charging and doing their best. No one's giving up.
Ball being batted around out there. It's poked up by Oak Hills. Natalie heads it up in the air, now giving chase with an Oak Hills player on her back. Brooke has it, clears it out to Kelsey. Nice job. Kelsey just clears it out, trying to get it to safety, but it's taken away, only to get Kelsey to come back again.
And
but we have another foul on Oak Hills. Kelsey going down a bunch today, and enough times with actual fouls being called that leave us with a free kick just under 5 minutes to go in this game. Last 5 minutes, Doug.
Last 5 minutes. It's anybody's game. Right now, it looks like the momentum is leaning a little bit towards Oak Hills. But that doesn't mean we can't sneak one by and get one in with our team speed. That doesn't help.
No, free kick intercepted, unfortunately, by Oak Hills, and they're turning back the other way now. Ball blocked by Natalie temporarily. Oak Hills has it again. They lose it. Darcy has it. She just clears it out. Nobody home for the Firebirds, so it's a turnover at the other side. But again, at this point, just playing the safety with all that pressure coming heavy from Oak Hills.
On a free kick like that, earlier would have been better to see a little bit more of a pass compared to just a long ball. Less opportunity to lose the ball like that again. But then once again, great seeing the pressure over there to cause them to force an error to kick the ball out of bounds.
That's right. And here we go now with Audrey with the ball down the other side. Tries to get it up to Darcy. Oak Hills gets there first, but kicks it out of bounds. Just a lot of hard work by both teams here. Gracie with the throw in on the far side. Headed down. Looks like Audrey gets to it. Then Remy, then Anne-Marie. She's trying to find space. Got a defender on her back hard. Drops it back to Brooke. Sends a long ball up. Darcy giving chase. Darcy's knocked down. No foul.
Yep, no foul.
That's understandable. And then it comes back. Brooke takes it away. She's going to go up the field with it a little bit. Pass it up there into space, but unfortunately nobody there. Oak Hills keeper's going to run onto it. So 3 minutes to go.
A little bit of a drop kick from the keeper.
Maddie Blamer with a nice job to knock that up towards Audrey, who pokes it towards the sideline and tries to get it before it goes out, and unsuccessful. Throw in for Oak Hills. Just headed out of bounds by Oak Hills. Throw in on the far side by Lakota West now. Anne-Marie battling hard for it. Taken away by Oak Hills. Knocked towards the middle. Leah has a little bit of position now. Does Natalie, who's under quick pressure though. And now Oak Hills ends up winning it away yet again. And then a takedown there. We got a play on from the ref. Anne-Marie with good position there. Nice turn. Has got the defender beat. That's play on yet again as Oak Hills goes the other way with it.
He's letting them play a little bit. I'm okay with it because both of those situations weren't really warranted penalties. Maybe a little bit of pushing and tugging, but both sides are doing it, so it's good no call so far.
Under 2 minutes to go. Ball batted up forward to Oak Hills. They got a player in the box there on it. Takes a step, gets around. Evelyn with an amazing save on a shot. Great play, Evelyn Fennick, sophomore goalkeeper for Lakota West.
I was a little worried about that. You cannot let that player turn and face the goal and try and take a shot.
No rest for the wicked, though. We've got a corner kick coming right back in play from Oak Hills. It's into the middle. Headed up by Oak Hills. Evelyn gets her fingers on it with a player on Oak Hills pushing her into the goal, basically. Comes back out. They take a shot on the goal. It's up off the crossbar. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Gracie Goodman gets to it in time to send it out of bounds for a corner kick. This is intense down here, folks. Tons of pressure from Oak Hills. Shooting from everywhere they can. Evelyn standing on her head back there, as they say, and as a hockey
I believe that's the second ball that went off the crossbar like that.
It was. Now we got another corner kick being sent in. Curling towards the goal. Evelyn gets a hand on it. And unfortunately, it looks like it's batted in. She had a hand on it momentarily, lost it, and Oak Hills was on the spot to poke it in with 44 seconds to go. Oh, no.
As you see,
replay coming. It was a great job by Evelyn to get her hands up on a tough corner. Couldn't squeeze it. Not many keepers can get that very easily. Loses it out, and it's just a scramble in front. Oak Hills the first to get a toe on it and poke it in.
Yeah, that's not the goalkeeper's fault. That's not an easy play. Being pushed around, being moved around, and trying to keep your ball and focus on the ball like that. So it's just one of those things where we couldn't get the ball out, could not get a body in front, and they were able to squeak it in.
44 seconds to go. Lakota West down 3-2. Bridgewater urging her team on for one last rally here. Ball sent out of bounds. We got a throw in for Lakota West. Chasing it over there on the sidelines is Gracie. She gets it out from the Oak Hills bench. Throws it in towards Anne-Marie. It's headed away by Oak Hills, and then they clear it long. Natalie's going to give chase as we're down to 23 seconds. She's got it. Turning it back up the field. Moving it across the middle. Looking to get it somewhere. She sends it long. It's going towards the corner. Off of Oak Hills, out of bounds for a throw-in, but we're down to 12 seconds. 11, 10. Running out of time here, folks. Ticking down.
Just throw it in.
Anne-Marie, throw it in quick. Get it to Audrey, who's going to take one last desperation shot. And we tick to zeros on the clock. And this game ends with a tough, heartbreaking 3-2 defeat for the Firebirds at the hands of the Oak Hills Highlanders. Unbelievable effort tonight. Hard fought all the way through. Just not the result they wanted. Keep your heads held high, ladies. You did great.
Hard fought game. Really well done by both teams. Unlucky for the Firebirds.
Well, that's going to be it for here. Us for here in West We want to thank them again for bringing this broadcast to you tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, and hope everyone has a great night. And join us again here next time for the next game.